about your sexual escapades.
You're David crying, you know what happened.
You don't hook them.
Well, okay.
I mean, that is how your baby's was made, so.
Bitch. Holding me like that. Fucked up.
Sorry.
Damn. Giving all my secrets out. Oh, shit. Alright, here we go. Nope. We're not going yet. Alright. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cheyenne.
And I'm Heather.
And on today's murder menu is...
Dennis Rader, a.k.a. the BTK Killer. But first, some trigger warnings. Murder, graphic description, and language.
Viewer discretion is advised. I don't know where I was going with that, but viewer discretion is advised. And at this point, so is our language.
Yeah, very much.
Dennis Lynn Rader. No wonder why he was so mad. Who names their son Lynn? I'm sorry. Dennis,
If there's any guys named Lynn out there,
we love you. Dennis Lynn Rader, born March 9th, 1945 in Pittsburgh, Kansas, but grew up in Wichita, Kansas. Ooh, interesting. He was the oldest of 4 sons. He appeared to have a normal childhood, which he effortlessly masked such a disturbing behavior where he would often hang stray animals. Oh, poor babies.
Dennis would drop out of college and join the U.S. Air Force in the mid-1960s. After returning from the Air Force, Dennis would move back to Wichita, Kansas, where he would get a job working at an outdoor supply company for a year. And in 1971, he would marry a woman by the name of Paula Dites?
Sure, we'll go with it.
Close enough. And then he'd in 1974 switched things up, and he had begun working as an employee at ADT Security Services.
Which, they're like really big.
Yeah.
They advertise everywhere. Which explains how he got to his victims, because hello, call for him security. I'm your guy.
Yeah.
No, not really. In 1975, the couple would have their first child, a son named Brian. Well, that was a fucking mistake. And a daughter named Carrie. Ooh, I like that name. Curry or Carrie? Curry? I like that name. In 1978, Dennis led a double life. From the outside, he was a hardworking family man, but on the inside, there was a monster that lurked in the shadows. The side that people couldn't see, which he hid so well. I got flabbergasted there for a minute. I'm like, what the fuck am I reading about? We got it, guys. We got it.
On January 15th, 1974, Dennis would claim his first victims, the Ortro family.
We're gonna go with it.
He took the lives of Joseph and Julie.
Yeah.
Along with their 2 children, Josephine and Joseph. Jr. Oh, that's pretty. They named them so close together.
Yeah, kind of like Willow and Jaden.
You seriously had to compare them to the Smiths?
Yeah. That's about the only people I know other than Krishan Rock Jr.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Let's
moving on. Blueface, baby. Yeah, moving on.
He's cool. I don't like her.
Ew, you like Blueface?
Oh, hell yeah. Joseph Jr., he strangled them to death in their Wichita home. He then took a radio and watch, leaving behind a semen and a
Leaving behind his semen and a horrific crime scene.
Yeah, I got. Oh my gosh.
That's where we were going with that.
Which he later stated that he derived sexual pleasure from killing Charlie. Killing
Charlie, the Ortro's 15-year-old son, come home later that day.
Yeah.
And discovered their bodies. We can't read tonight.
No, not at all. Oh my gosh.
And the bitch making these slides can't English language.
I'm beginning to wonder if the person who makes the slide, if English is their first language.
Hey. In my defense, I type everything up, but then I leave the slides for like the last minute, okay? Damn. Copy and paste ain't copying and pasting. Doing a girl dirty. Oops. Fuck. Alright. A few months later, Dennis struck again on April 4th. He'd entered the apartment of Catherine Bright. Rader stabbed her, strangled her, then shot her brother Kevin 2 times, but he survived, and later described Rader as an average-sized guy, bushy mustache, and psychotic eyes. So like every porn star back in the day.
Yes.
Gotta watch too much porn. In October of
That's not a bad thing, though. In October of 1974, Dennis placed a letter in which he took responsibility for killing the Ortro's family in a public library book. Dennis wrote, "It's hard to control myself. You probably call me psychotic with sexual perversions," and then hung up. Okay. Dennis would strike again, noting the code words bind them, torture them, kill them. Hence the initials BTK. And what was the famous words of Heather? You're not, or was it Kenny? You're not cool if you name yourself. Yeah, that's Kenny's words. You're not cool if you gotta name yourself. Yeah, my guy, you're not cool if you gotta name yourself. Jeez, who told you that? BTK, so original. In March of 1977, Dennis would strike again. He locked up Shirley Vaughn. Mm-hmm. Shirley Vaughn's children in the bedroom before he tied her up, and then he strangled her. I mean, at least he locked the kids up. But being a dad himself, it was probably like a internal instinct. Yeah. You know, don't let the kids see. So, I mean, that doesn't justify what he did, but at least he didn't kill the kids this time. In December, he strangled Nancy Fox in her own home before calling the police to report there had been a homicide. So I don't think he got off so much on the killing. I think he got off on the taunting. Yeah, that's what I'm beginning to think, because I mean, he probably was some sick sadist and got off on the killing, but I think he got more from taunting the police, like, in the public, like, haha, look what I did and you can't catch me. Right. For him, it wasn't, I don't feel like it was sexually motivated, the killings, but I think the taunting was some sort of sick, twisted sexual motive. Because, you know, he probably taunted the police and then went and banged his wife. Yeah. Which his son, interesting fact, his son actually stayed out of the public eye, but his daughter wrote a book. Actually, what is that called? Yeah, let me see this for a second. I want to look up what her book's called. Oh. I don't have a passcode. I'm not cool enough. Thanks. But your kids have it. Yeah, that's because they're, like, super freaking smart. Not smart guys. Plus, they earn you money on games. I'm not cool enough.
Okay. Let me see what. Something. I went to go look it up, but okay, it's a serial killer's daughter. My story of faith, love, and overcoming.
Woohoo.
Okay, so the son stayed out of the public eye. The daughter wrote a book, which I'm actually intrigued. So if anybody's read it or knows information on it, drop a comment or DM and let me know if it's good to read.
I wonder if you could get it on Audible.
Ooh, we'll have to look. Let me know if it's a good read. Okay.
Because if so.
Yeah. I'm kind of intrigued because he was a, I don't know.
What is it called? A serial killer's daughter.
And then something about my story, love, faith, love, and overcoming. It sounded intriguing because I don't think a lot of serial killers, relatives or daughters or $17.
I can get it for free on Audible.
Oh,
I have a credit.
You'll have to look into it.
So I could use. We'll have to cut all this out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But anyways, shortly after Nancy's murder in 1978, Rader sent a poem to a local newspaper. The Van murder and even a few newspaper and the Van murder and even a few weeks after that, he sent a letter to a local TV station taking claim for the murders of the Van and Fox. All right. Despite his taunting games with police, Dennis managed to keep his husband and father role going, including graduating from Wichita State University with a degree in administration of justice, all while taunting local authorities. Damn, father of the year. Shit. Serial killer of the year, apparently.
So he could just slide under the radar.
Oh, yeah, he did his thing.
He did really good at blending in.
His thing was singing. Damn. It did it again.
You had to say it, didn't you?
Word vomit. No brain cells. Didn't think. It just. Alright.
That seems to be our thing here recently. Not thinking, just talking.
Sure. Why not?
Especially when we get on the mics.
It's entertainment. Probably not. People probably think we're retarded, but it's okay.
It's alright. You guys will learn to love us.
Or hate us, one of the two. They always come back, though.
It happens.
It is what it is.
You could hate us, but you're still going to tune in to see what dumb shit we talk about next week.
I feel like this is a Mike and Sitch, like... What is that? Go around?
Yeah.
Quote off? I feel like we're Jersey Shore and quote off in it. All right, Mike, the situation. Instigation. Actually, I probably should be that. And then you can...
Yes.
I don't do keto, so we'll switch roles.
Oh, I get to be Vinny?
Yeah, you can be Vinny.
Okay.
Read the screen. This is going sideways, guys. Read the screen.
After several years, Rader would go on to murder his next door neighbor, Maureen Hedge, on April 27th, 1985. Her body was found days later on the side of the road the following year. How did her body not get noticed for a year?
No. It was found on the side of the road. Period. The following year, he killed Vicky.
Oh, the following year he killed... Oh, gotcha.
Period, Heather. A sentence stopped and a new one began. Period. Because everything's interrupted.
The following year, he killed Vicky...
Wordley?
Wergley?
Wegley. We're going to go with it.
in her home. His final known victim,
Dolores.
Davis, was taken from her home on January 19th, 1991.
That was a lot to get out.
It really was.
But here's the thing, like, he really just left everything. Like, he didn't care. Because he blended so well, so why would he care? Over the next several years, BTK dropped off the map as Rader focused on work and family. Oh, BTK dropped off the map as Rader focused on work and family life. He had left ADT security in the late 80s and started working for the Wichita suburb Park City as an accomplice supervisor. In 1991, in a new position, Rader was known to be a stickler for the rules. He measured the heights of people's lawn. How the fuck do you go from an unorganized killer to OCD? Alrighty. And chased away stray animals while toting a tranquilizer gun, according to reports. Rader took pleasure in exerting his limited authority over the neighbors and other members of the community. He was also a Boy Scout troop leader and president of his church council. Well, all be fucking damned, man. He was serial killer of the year.
Yeah.
Fucking honored.
The thing is, he wouldn't have got caught if he wouldn't have been sending letters. But taunting the police.
I feel like he got off on that, though. Well, I said that a million times already, but why? If you are a fucking serial killer of the year and you're killing people and then you're not even on the police radar, why continue to taunt? Like, what did you get out of that?
Right.
Somebody, like, we need to write this motherfucker a letter and be like, what did you get from that?
Yeah, because he could have continued. I wonder if...
I'm glad he got caught, but, like...
I wonder if he was trying to see how long he would go without getting caught.
I think he just got too cocky. They all get too cocky.
Yeah.
Their ego, what they lack in their pants, they make up for their ego. With many news stories marking the 30th anniversary of the Ochoro murders, BTK resurfaced in 2004. Rader sent local media outlets and authorities several letters filled with items related to his crimes, including pictures, a word puzzle, and an outline for the BTK story. He also left packages with clues, including a computer disk that ultimately led authorities to Rader's church. Well, that was dumb. You're dumb.
Yeah. How are you going to be so dumb to get busted from a fucking floppy disk?
Well, I mean, the one guy we did got busted eating a piece of pizza.
Yeah, that was...
Stay tuned, guys. That one will be dropping.
He should have gotten... he should have been on World's Dumbest Criminal.
Well, so should this motherfucker, apparently.
Yeah.
Investigators also noticed his Jeep on security tapes of some of the packages dropped off. Well, that was dumb. Why didn't you just mail them?
Right.
Well, I mean, you probably still would have been caught on camera. Why didn't you just steal a car?
Why didn't you just give it to somebody who wasn't suspicious and have them mail it for you?
Or pay a random kid that didn't know you.
Yeah. See?
We're smarter than you.
Helping criminals out, one podcast at a time.
Fuck. This isn't talk about serial killers. This is help serial killers out 101. Don't be dumb. Just kidding, guys. Be dumb. All right. And cemented their case by obtaining a DNA sample. Yeah, guys. What the fuck's a DNA sample? A DNA sample from Rader's daughter. Well, that's cool. Fuck. See, you can't be a serial killer and have family because them bitches narc on you without even narking on you.
Exactly.
DNA links, motherfucking DNA links.
Rader was arrested on February 25th, 2005, and later charged with 10 counts of first-degree murder. His neighbors and fellow church members were stunned by the news, unable to believe that the man they knew was the serial killer that had haunted the area for so long.
Well, because he hid it so well, so like they wouldn't assume. Honestly, excuse me, looking at his photo and just understanding he came from such a good home and a loving environment, and he was able to connect and like blend in and marry a woman and have 2 kids and Boy Scout leader, fucking church goer, a man, upstanding man of the community. Like nobody would have nobody.
Right.
Like even I wouldn't have took a second look because he didn't look like the serial killer type. But they never really do either. Well, some of them do. That last guy, he'd be looking like one. But, you know.
He was creepy.
Yo, lose the mustaches. Rader pleaded guilty to all the charges on June 27th, 2005. As a part of his plea, he gave the horrifying details of his crimes in court. Many observers noted that he described the gruesome events without any sign of remorse or emotion because
he was getting off on it as he was telling.
Right, he was reliving it. Facts. Like, his killings were some of his greatest trophies. And the fact that he was able to make everybody in his community look dumb as fuck, that was the biggest climax of them all.
Yeah. Because I don't know.
Because he committed his crimes before the state of 1994 reinstated statement of the death penalty, Rader was sent to El Dorado Correctional Facility to serve his 10 life sentences. I don't think I would have wasted that. I think I would have just reinstated it. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure he had more than 10 Vicks under his belt.
Oh, without a doubt.
I'm sure there was just 10 of them they could only pen on him.
Well, I mean, now what else are they going to do? I mean...
He's already caught.
Yeah, he's already not getting out.
But here's the thing, though. They could have tried to get some more out of him. Like, they could have tried to coerce him into getting more out of him and try to close more cold cases.
Yeah.
You would think, but...
Yeah, but the way the cops say it is they've already closed 10, so that...
10's a good limit.
That's not...
Right, yeah. That is true. Well, that was a short episode.
That was a very short episode. Of course, he's a very sucky killer.
Well, damn. Way to boost a man's ego.
I mean, he was not very fascinating. Kenny was right when he said he sucked.
Heather, serial killers are not supposed to be fascinating.
I mean, we could just call this a filler episode because it...
Oh, bitch. That's terrible. We're terrible.
I
mean... Sorry, BTK. You're just a filler episode. It's all good.
Yeah.
We ran out of shit. You're just a filler.
Well, we thought he was going to be more interesting.
I really did, though. With, like, his name, BTK. Like, what?
I was
intrigued, and then I started reading, and I was like, oh, he's just your typical serial killer.
Yeah, like, the name boosts it, and then once you...
But then again, we've had dealt with baby farmer. We've dealt with necrophiliacs. We've dealt with pedophiles. We've dealt with cannibalism.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, this guy was, like, just your He named himself, like...
He was just your run-of-the-mill douchebag.
I wouldn't say douchebag. Hoity-toity, maybe.
Yeah.
Hoity-toity, uptight, douche during the day, and then serial killer, police taunter at night.
So while he sucked and wasn't that interesting, it was kind of nice to get away from all the...
Dead fucks?
Yes!
Guys, we had a lot of necrophiliacs. Like, I could not believe my eyeballs. Hours upon hours. Like, though my eyeballs needed rape shields. Because they were unwillingly raped by the amount of details that some necrophiliacs go into.
Oh, but on the plus... Well, not on the plus side. But...
I almost thought you were going to say something else.
On another note, we did find a female necrophiliac, which is pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah, we did. We're just waiting for the wheel spinny thingy-mabob to land on her.
So, that will be coming up soon.
The hell or high water it'll be coming on. Because I want to know how the fuck a female... I don't know how that works. I mean, I'm intrigued. I shouldn't say that. I'm not intrigued. I am intrigued, though. I'm sick. It's okay.
We just want to know how she did it.
Well, not only that, but I kind of want to know, like, how does that turn... Like, I don't even know how it turns a guy on, so, like, how does it turn a girl on? Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we find stuff in there about that, though. I mean, not hopefully. I mean, hopefully it explains more into that.
Yeah.
That totally went sideways. I was like, wait, what? Word vomit. Yeah, so we got some good stuff coming up. We got some good details.
We do.
I'm sure there'll be some more necrophiliacs in between this dropping. I don't know, though. I can't remember. We've got some in reserve that I just can't remember.
We have some pretty good ones coming up.
Yeah, we got some good ones coming up. So. They're not terrible. Sorry, BTK, you're a little boring.
Yeah, I think this is going to be our boringest episode so far.
Enjoy our dark humor, though, at least.
We're trying to pick up the slack where he lacked. And it...
Apparently he lacked a lot.
Evidently.
Alright. I can't with you. Alright, that's going to be a wrap on this week's episode. Once again, I'm Cheyenne.
And I'm Heather.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We got YouTube, we got Spotify, we got Audible, we got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got the Tickety Talk. Yeah, so just hit us up. If you guys got questions or know a serial killer that you want us to cover because you think we're funny and they're lame, leave us a comment, DM us, whatever works. New episode Sunday. Bye. Really?